text if you remember celebrating the last coronation, 81333, and start your message CAM. Or tell me all about your celebrations this weekend, if you're having friends or family round or planning a kind of street party with the neighbours. Of course, there'll always be one eye on the budget, especially now with the cost of living crisis and everything costing so much money. Liz Taylor is a professional party planner here to help us celebrate on a budget. Liz, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Can it be done? Can you have a proper bash without spending loads of money?
Well, absolutely. You can have a proper bash spending whatever you want to spend, because it's always how you spend it and not how much you spend. And that's my mantra. And I thought about this, Dotty, quite a lot, because it's very tempting to go back to the Queen's coronation and to sort of get your head in the Glenn Miller and the 1940s and all that swing. But that's not what our King and Queen consorts are about. They're very much sort of there with the modern world, and they're very into sustainability, and they're very into homegrown stuff, and she of course has come up with this wonderful quiche, which not being a cook, I'm going to hot foot it down to a supermarket and get as many quiches as I can. And I think that the key thing is this: you invite who you want to invite, and it can be casual and it can be stylish. Have it on a lawn, have it on a beach, have it in your home. If you have it outside, go and get yourself a red, white and blue umbrella. They're not expensive, but you know, in our country, it's very likely to, if not pour down, at least give you a little shower at some stage, and get your crown on your head, and make things that are suitable for everybody. So you get your little picnic basket, or you get your box, and you do your pieces, your quiche. You can get miniature ones. You do little sandwiches, you do jellies, you do all sorts of different bite-sized things, because it's going to be a long day, and nobody really wants to sit down to a 3-course meal. No, I've not had a drink. I've not had one of my cocktails yet, which I'm coming on to. I'm coming on to my cocktails now, but I haven't had one, I promise. No one wants to sit down to a 3-course meal because we all want to make a weekend of it. And then go and get some little milk bottles and get red, white and blue straw. And for the adults, put some Prosecco in, add a bit of blue curacao, add a bit of Kia, add a bit of coconut, and you've got your red, white and blue, and dish them out. Do the same for the kids with mocktails. It's great fun. But for me, and I've been doing this since 1986, and if you want to read my book, Tailor Made, it's out now, Audible and what have you. It's the whole kit and caboodle and the whole shebang. For me, you never go home saying you had a great piece of chicken. You go home saying, oh my God, the music was mega. So get your list together, get everyone to contribute their favourite songs. The King is a huge fan of the 3 Degrees. And make a...
he's a 3 Degrees boy, is he?
Yeah, but don't tell anyone. That's just between you and me. And create this playlist, and the kids, you know, even if you've got a 3-year-old that is into the wheels on the bus, get the whole playlist together so that every single person is involved. And that, with a few drinks, provided you're not driving, let your hair down and just have a great time, because that's what they would want us to do. And that's why the weekend has been planned as such. I'm looking forward to the concert on Sunday night. Gary Barlow's been a client of mine for a long time, and through Gary I did Howard Donnell's wedding, and so I'm a little bit sort of a groupie, and I am very much looking forward to the concert. I think it's been planned for everybody to embrace, and I think that's hugely important. So everything goes, anything goes. Just watch the budget, because we're all strapped, we're all feeling the pinch, and you don't have to have a fillet steak and a bottle of champagne.
To have the perfect coronation party, keeping one eye on your pocket. Liz there was mentioning mocktails, and I'm very, very glad that she did. I ventured back into the kitchen, referred to earlier on by my producer Glenn as the arena at BBC Radio Cambridgeshire.